Hey there, I'm excited to start singing lessons with you over Skype, and I wanted to set you up for success so that you can get the most out of your online singing lessons. So here are 4 steps that I want you to take before your first lesson over Skype. This will help you be fully prepared for your first lesson and to know what to expect, and it will help you to not be frustrated or waste time in the first lesson dealing with tech issues. So before your first lesson, I want to make sure that you properly set up your Skype account. Setting up a Skype account is free and it's easy, but it does take a few minutes. Also, if you already have a Skype account, but maybe you haven't logged into it for a while, you want to make sure that you can log into Skype the day before your lesson. Sometimes Skype will make you go through a reconfirmation process that can take several minutes, and you don't want the frustration of trying to log into your account as you're going into paid lesson time. The next thing that I need you to do is to download Skype to your laptop, desktop, or mobile device. And then I need you to log into Skype to adjust your sound settings. With these online communication platforms like Skype or like Zoom, they have built into the software noise cancellation settings to help improve the quality of the communication. However, with a good singing lesson, you need to have access to all of the sound frequencies. So jump into Skype and adjust your sound settings the way that I'm going to show you, so that you can have the best singing lesson possible. And the last thing that I want you to do is to find me on Skype and send me an invite. On the day of your lesson, a few minutes before your lesson time starts, jump onto your device and open up Skype and send me a message through the Skype chat that you're ready to go. Please wait for me to call you instead of you calling me, because oftentimes I'm finishing up with another client and it can be a little bit distracting at the end of somebody else's paid lesson time to have another student calling in. Also, make sure that you record your lesson. You want to make sure that you have something to practice along with after our lesson time is done. To set up your Skype account, go to your web browser and go to www.skype.com. And here you will click on the upper right corner where it says sign in. Click on the arrow down and the sign up button. Now you have a couple of different options to create your account. You can use your phone number or you can use your email address. I'm going to use my email address. Create a password and enter in a name for yourself. Click Next and give your date of birth. And then it's going to ask for a code to your email address. Enter the code and undergo some security protocols where you prove that you're not a robot. And now your Skype account is created, where you can enter in your personal information or upload a photo. That's totally up to you. To download Skype onto your desktop or your laptop, go to your web browser and go to skype.com and click on Download Skype. And click on the Get Skype button. Once you've downloaded Skype, it'll take you into the login page. Log in with your information. And you can choose to enter in your personal information or upload an image, or you can skip it. Now let's adjust some of your sound settings for your Skype lesson. Go to the noise cancellation and click it to low or to off. With some voices that have higher end frequencies, if you don't switch the noise cancellation away from automatic, it sometimes squashes out some of the sound frequencies that you need for a good voice lesson. So you may have to experiment a little bit with lessons for the low or the off setting to see what works best for your lesson. You can also choose a background. And now you're logged in. Your next step is to search for me. My username on Skype is Buffy Singer. So click on the search tab and search for me. And send me an invitation. Now for your first lesson, what I want you to do when you're ready to go is type in ready to go. And that lets me know that you're ready for your voice lesson. Wait for me to call you because oftentimes I'm finishing up with another client and I will call you when I am ready to jump into our lesson. To download Skype to your mobile device, click on the App Store and search for Skype. And download. Click on the Open button, where you will be able to log into your account. Click on the Sign In button and enter your information. Click on the Continue button, and here you can add your photo or you can add some personal information if you wish. Now we're going to adjust your sound settings for your Skype lessons. Click on the upper left corner on the profile picture and click on your Settings button. With a lot of these online platforms, their noise cancellation programs tend to cut out certain sound frequencies to cut out noise. And the problem with that is for a lot of higher end frequencies, it tends to cut them out altogether, which can make for a really terrible voice lesson. So I want you to change that noise cancellation setting to low or to off. And if we have any more problems with this in a voice lesson, that's where you're going to go to tweak those sound settings. And now you're going to search for me to add me to your contacts. My username on Skype is Buffy Singer. On the day of your voice lesson, when you're ready to start your lesson, type into the Skype chat that you're ready to go. And when I'm ready to start our voice lesson, I will give you a call. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video before your first online singing lesson. You'll be so glad that you did because you'll be prepared and ready to go for your first online singing experience. If you have any questions before your first singing lesson, please feel free to reach out to me and I will get those questions answered for you as soon as I possibly can. I am so excited to meet you for your first online singing lesson.